Our sun rises for old men's stories.
Roland Willits, OMSR Stories. And I'm here with my daughter-in-law, Stephanie Willits, or Stephanie Saenz Willits.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about cooking. And I'm an absolutely fantastic cook. The last time I cooked about 40 years ago, I cooked something really good. I think.
But you don't remember what?
I don't remember what it was.
You
now.
just know it was awesome?
It must have been awesome because I did it. I think it was eggs. Maybe I made breakfast for Terry. Yep. But for mine, I was kicked out of the kitchen years ago. How about you?
I don't like to cook.
But you do good. That's why we're here. We're going to be anti-cooking sort of.
Yes, you and I are in the same boat. But your son Mark is a good cook.
Cool.
He can, like if we're making spaghetti and he's making the sauce,
right?
He could taste it and say, oh, that needs more salt. Or, oh, that needs more something. And I don't have that ability. So,
wow.
So sometimes I try to encourage him to do the cooking. He does all the grilling,
wow,
which is great, and I do all the side dishes. But it's mainly cooking out of the box or out of the can.
Or out of the can.
Those type of things, easy things like that, where I could just follow directions.
Yeah, we're great at admiring cooking.
Oh yes, yes.
We have family that are good cooks.
My stepmother.
Yeah, tell me about her.
She is not just a good cook, but she's a baker as well. So we get the best of both worlds.
Wow.
And every Christmas she does the cookies, the Christmas cookies. So everyone in the family looks forward to getting a tin of Christmas cookies from Christine.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that is something.
But we're trying to get Isabel to do more cooking.
Oh.
She started to learn how to cook her own eggs. Speaking of eggs.
Right.
I think she likes her eggs over easy.
Okay.
And I don't know how to do that. I just tend to have scrambled eggs or fried eggs.
Oh.
So she learned, I think, from Christine,
right,
how to do a good over easy egg, and she will make that for herself.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
So, how about evenings? You do. I know. Mark does. Does he do the grilling at the stove?
On the patio.
He just does one on the patio.
Yes, when the weather is nice, he'll be out in the patio grilling, and I'll do like some garlic bread and mashed potatoes.
Oh.
Something easy like that.
Oh wow. So you are like me.
Mm-hmm.
Except you aren't kicked out of the kitchen.
No. No.
Mark lets you be in the kitchen.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I walk in with trepidation. So, let's see, what else about cooking? Did your mom teach you how to cook?
She taught me some, yeah. She taught me some things. But like I said, I don't really enjoy it that much. So I don't really have an interest of learning more or remembering things like that. I'm just usually the one that wants to go to the party and eat rather than make the food.
I'll socialize.
Yeah. So, but yeah, she always did all the cooking, and my stepdad did the grilling, homemade meals and such. It was a different story though with my dad. So when I was at my dad's house growing up, it was usually just the two of us.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was mainly frozen foods. Because he did work for a frozen food company.
That's
so
right,
he would bring
that's
home frozen
Some
foods.
awesome frozen foods.
Yeah,
Awesome
so
quick foods. Yeah.
We usually had quick microwave foods or, kind of the good food, the junk food that they call the junk food, the ones that taste good and are fast to make.
You didn't have the healthy additions. And
Yeah.
stuff like. Oh, okay.
But I always associate cooking with grandparents.
Oh.
Because that's usually where the good food was made during the holidays and special occasions. It was my grandmothers and grandfathers that were doing all the cooking.
Yes, and you have some awesome grandparents in there, and you lost a couple in the last couple of years.
Yeah, we're only down to one now.
Yeah.
Abuelita.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I loved most and remember most is them getting the family together and having a lot of food and having a lot of fun. So
Everyone would cook something and bring it.
yes, and then everyone would cook something and bring it a side dish. But my grandparents enjoyed it.
Right.
And my grandfather,
Which one?
Grandpa Neves,
Nevis. Okay.
he was always into dried foods and pickled goods.
Oh, okay.
So he would always have like a container of dehydrating meats and have beef jerky.
Oh.
I always loved stealing that. And he would, and my grandmother Tutu,
Right.
Grandmother Nevis, she did jams and
She did the
jellies.
jams and jellies.
Mhm.
Whoa.
She would jar that up. And I remember one time when I was probably around 8 or 9, and my grandpa was experimenting with octopus. And he gave me a piece to eat, to try, because he would always have us try
Right.
something, usually sometimes odd things.
Right.
And he gave me a part of the suction cup. And I ate it, and it was gross and chewy, and I was totally turned off to octopus after that, but it was just a funny memory of what usually went on at the house.
Oh, okay.
Something was always pickled or...
He was always experimenting with some kind of food.
Yeah.
Well, we had a wonderful talk, and thank you for joining me on Old Men Stories.
Of course.
And so, you say Stephanie Saenz Willits, Old Men Stories, right to the camera.
Okay. Stephanie Saenz Willits, Old Man Story.
Old man stories and one more day.